Turd Tips by Turd Nugent. What's up, Turdlings? Today we're going to be learning how to capture a city with your alliance. Now, there are a few things you need to know before you begin attempting to capture a city. The first one I'd like to discuss is your hero lineup. I do have a more in depth guide into destruction heroes in another guide, which I'll put a link to in the video. For now, we're just going to discuss making sure that we have all 4 destruction heroes in our lineup. You can rank up their destruction ability to get even more destruction power. Additionally, in your lineup, you want 1 speed hero to increase your speed to and from the city as you're destroying it. The next thing you need to know is relocating your city, your fortress, to the city so that you can efficiently destroy it. Now, if you're like me and we're late getting there, you can relocate on the border of a neighboring city so you're at least close to the city that you're going to be destroying. It takes 4 hours to relocate to a enemy city, 2 hours to relocate to a new city, and much, much less time. It's travel time plus 5 minutes to relocate to a region of a city that your alliance already owns. So make sure you plan in advance. Once you've relocated your fortress and your team is ready to capture the city, before doing so, you need to take your destruction team, put them in one of your trucks, and station them on the border of the city. The closer you can be to the city, the faster you can destroy that city. If you click around on the region around the city, you'll notice that it makes a hexagon shape. Ideally, you want one of the middle spots. This is going to get you to that city the fastest. Of course, there are only 6 middle spots. There's probably going to be more players than 6 helping you destroy that city. But if you're one of the first ones there, you can get your troops as close as possible and you can get more destruction in while your alliance is capturing a city. Once the initial attack is deployed, it's very important for your alliance to keep chat to a minimum, as everybody needs to be watching chat to watch for commands from your leader so everybody can follow them. If your alliance is spamming chat with random conversation, it's going to be really difficult for your team to coordinate. So be a good teammate and keep chat to a minimum. Ideally, you want 1 person in your alliance coordinating the city capture. In our alliance, it's typically our leader. Our leader will set a timer for when we plan to capture it. They'll give everybody advance notice of when they need to be stationed. They will rally the initial attack on the city. The reason you need your fortress nearby and not just your siege tent stationed there is for if you're going to deploy an additional lineup to help with the rally against the city's troops. You can just send your station with your destruction troops if you're not going to be participating in the rally. However, it does make everything easier if you do get your fortress there in advance. For the initial rally, you want your alliance's strongest players to be sending their strongest lineups to that rally. This is especially true when you're capturing higher level cities. Your destruction heroes don't need to be leveled up, as they won't be fighting any troops. They'll just be destroying city walls. You want to make sure you wait before deploying your destruction lineup until all the reinforcements in the city, the garrisoned units, have been defeated by the initial rally. There is a set amount of time after you kill the garrisoned units before they respawn within the city. So you want to make sure your alliance is coordinated in capturing the city. You want to make sure you have enough teammates there to capture it. You want to make sure everybody has enough fuel for their trucks to destroy the walls with their destruction units. Here we see our alliance leader has deployed the initial rally, and we're taking out the garrisoned units before we deploy our destruction heroes on the city. This city is a rather low level one, so we don't have too much to worry about in terms of the garrison units, but some higher level cities may require multiple rallies before you can send your destruction troops in. You want to be watching the wall condition as you send your destruction troops in, as to not waste fuel when that wall has been destroyed. You also want to be careful with sending your troops to the city to destroy it, as you can easily deploy the wrong team on it. You don't want to be sending your attack heroes. You want to make sure you're sending that destruction team. With enough players helping capture the city, you can take down the walls pretty quickly and efficiently. Sometimes 2 to 3 attacks per player. Especially if you're stationed close to the city, you have a speed hero in your lineup, and you're efficiently deploying that lineup. The walls are almost down. We may not get another attack to land. We're going to send one anyway because I really don't need the fuel at the moment, but it's probably not necessary. And there we have it. The city is captured.